Okay. So let's quickly refresh. Okay, so this is the new thing they added. Twitch updated once again to their nudity and attire policy. This was yesterday morning, I suppose, when it first came. This thing came out here. So let's check this out. I mean, it's going to impact a lot of streamers. I know there's like 80% of titty streamers who are doing it just because they know they can get people to watch them. Little kids watching them. Men who have no lives giving them money. But then there are those who actually are just naturally busty. That's just the culture. That's what they wear. And they do, you know, educational, non-sexual streams. But then they're going to get lumped into this. So there's going to be a lot of losers. A lot of losers. Not really a lot of winners. But this thing has to be updated. Twitch is a private platform that they allow everyone to use. So they have to, you know, they're getting a lot of advertisers. A lot of sponsors. They're starting to get super more mainstream. You know, they seem super mainstream now, but more in the IRL world. You know, like going to more just networks, especially because they're going on like ESPN and stuff. They're actually going, they're having like shows now, like legit shows for TV. So let's see what they got here. So they have to, you know, go up the code. Let's see. Let's freaking update this. Let's see. Community guidelines to outline what is allowed on Twitch. Expectations for streamers and viewers. Okay, yes. Thrive of gameplay. See, there we go. Twitch has grown globally. New types of content. There you go. They need to be more transparent. Because right now it's very loose. Very loose. Where it's like, hey, how much cleavage is good? What happens in an IRL stream if there's a guy with the shirt off back there? You know? Let's see here. Here we go. They want to focus on nudity and attire focused on content. Okay. So they're shifting the garment specific based on a standard level of coverage, and they're saying that this is going to be evolving over time. We've outlined minimum levels of coverage. All right, here we go. We don't permit streamers to be fully or partially nude, including no genitals or buttocks. We don't want to see no balls, and we don't want to see no booty. We do not permit the visible outline of genitals even when covered. So sorry, big dick basketball short players, but you gotta cover up. Maybe wear an extra pair of undies. Broadcasting nude or partially nude minors is always prohibited regardless of context. That's just some pedo bear stuff there. For those who present as women, they have to say that because there's like a million freaking different types of genders now these days. We ask that you cover your nips. Cover your nips. What if you surgically remove your nips? How about that? You can just have like boob out all day. We do not permit exposed underbust. No underboob? You know what? I don't think I've ever seen a streamer with underboob anyway. You know? Cleavage is unrestricted, so you can show as much cleavage as you want. So it's not over yet. For all streamers, you must cover the area extending from your hips to the bottom of your pelvis and buttocks. So you can get high shorts. You can still get high shorts. You just can't show anything that might show bush and stuff, right? For those area of the body where coverage is required. See the song here. There's weird music here. Chrono Trigger? Oh, this is Mega Man X, whatever. Let's see. The coverage must be fully opaque, so you can't have like see-through crap. Yeah. Augmented reality. Oh, this is a funny one. They have to say it because a lot of people is growing the VR chat and they're streaming, playing regular games with avatars that you get on Steam called like Face Rig, and you can make your own little avatar girl, kind of like a Miku character. Let's see. That translate to real life movement into digital characters are subject to the standard. So I've done this before. I've become one of those characters. We did it for a Halloween stream. It was pretty funny. As is cosplay and other costumes. Dang. So if you're doing a cosplay stream and like the girl you're doing is like very like showy, you can't do that. You just can't. For details of how it applies to IRL, keep going. Outdoors and body paint. So we're getting to more interesting. Here we go. So our previous policy relied on assumed shared understanding of what is appropriate. Establishing a standard for coverage reduces the policy reliance. Okay. Yep. Situational exceptions. This is where it just goes crazy. It just goes crazy. We recognize that there's a situation that call for attire like swimming, body art, concerts, and festivals. So they've added new sort of policies and different things. What the hell is this? Okay, so they have a lot of exceptions and specifications for IRL, swim, beach, concert, body art, context transitions, embedded media, which is pretty much you watching a YouTube video or something, and other Twitch endorsed content, and breastfeeding. It honestly is breastfeeding on Twitch. What? Okay, this list is not exhausted. We will update it periodically. Check out the sexually suggestive content policy update. Oh god. We've added concrete examples. Sweet. Oh, here's the facts. It is? Did you look it up? Look it up. Show me a clip. Let's see. How do the new rules affect my avatars in my like VR chat? Real breastfeeding. For real? I don't know. They're saying it's there, so people must be doing it. I mean, here's the thing. I've seen it on YouTube because it counts as educational. But then you look at those comment sections. Just saying. Look at it. VR chat is a game. In-game models are not subject. Ooh. Oh, interesting. So, you know, it's a digital overlay. Okay. So, only if you're using like face rig, where you are playing that person and not in a game, then that's when you need to apply their standards. But if you're playing as just, you know, in the game, let's say you're playing like a sexy female, you're not doing the face rig. It's not like 1-to-1. It's just you playing. That should be fine, it says here. That's pretty, yeah. And no grace periods. Oh, immediately. You've seen people talking about this? That's crazy. I never even knew about the breastfeeding community on Twitch. At this time, we're not reevaluating older versions of the policy. Your content might not violate the new policy when it was issued. What about my old contents? They're saying if you know of any, get rid of it by May 1st. If they're reported, they will get rid of it, but you won't get hurt. So if you have old stuff, you know. Well, what should I do if I find old content? Okay, so you can report, you know, if you're a little snitch. I'm an artist, and I want to paint a nude portrait not intended to be sexual. Can I stream my nude figure drawing? See, this is a big one. This one, a lot of people do these ones just because educational, that's just their thing. And, you know, they don't want to make it sexual. What happens? We do not have sufficient tools for viewers to limit their exposure to nudity and mature content. So artistic and educational nudity are not allowed at this time. Unless your content meets one of the outlines, you should follow. So pretty much right now they're saying you can't. You can't do it right now. We know you mean well, but I'm sorry, you can't do it. Once they implement tools where they can say, hey, this is what I want to see and what I don't want to see, then people can tag their own stream. GG titties. And then they say, go check out, you know, here. So yeah, a lot of titty streamers, thankfully, are going to, you know, be a lot more tame. Thank God. If you want to be titty streamers, go to YouTube or go to like MyFreeCams or something, you know, like Pornhub cams. But it really screws over the, you know, the people who are the backbone of the, you know, IRL community, body painting, stuff like that, who, you know, don't do it for that. So that sucks. But in the long run, it's good. This had to be done because like they said, Twitch is starting to go a lot more mainstream, so they have to really step it up. There's been too many situations where people leave their cameras on and then they watch. Oh my God! Okay, really quick. There was this. I don't know the name of the guy. I don't know anything, but I saw a clip, and you don't see anything, but it's very, very suggestive, where a guy turned his stream on. And then you know how people have like these starting screens right here? So he had the starting screen on as he thought. So I was like, okay, in 5 minutes I'm gonna rub one out. So he put up the starting screen and then it swapped back to just camera like this. And he was just like looking at the screen and then he's jacking it. He's jacking it. It's terrible. And then he turns on his stream, he's like, wait, this isn't it. And then his camera was on the whole time. So that guy, I think, got banned. Don't even get me started on the one where they leave it on, and then they have, you know, it sucks because, you know, a lot of people have him in their rooms. It's pointed right at their bed, and then they go to sleep, And then it's on. Girlfriend comes in. Boyfriend comes in. Yo, you gotta live your life. And then, you know, they get it on. But yeah, in general, this is pretty hilarious. Twitch. I mean, first it was the Banhammer stuff. Now, the titty streamers. Let's go. That's freaking nuts. What an idiot. Dude, it's just, I can't believe, like, always look at your stuff, dude. Always look at your stuff. That's what I'm saying. It's terrible. What was I doing? Oh yeah, that's right. I was dying. Let's go find another Saku Jiva one.
I know you've been working hard out there.
Oh yeah? Hold on. I think there's new quests down here. Let's see. Master assignments.